We are kind of a little bit behind schedule, and we are headed back into Bar Harbor to catch a boat. Lulu's Lobster Tours, which sounds really charming. So, pretty excited to see what this is all about.
We are back in Bar Harbor, and we are about to get on Lulu's boat tour. It's meant to be amazing. The weather is also meant to get more amazing as the day goes on. On one of the lobster claws, it has very sensitive hairs essentially that when it detects motion, it will clamp the claw really quickly. So if I go and I do this, it'll close.
Slowly.
Slowly but surely. Let's try it again. There we go. One of the amazing things about lobsters is that they have the ability to regrow limbs. And when a lobster has lost limb from a predator or otherwise, it's referred to as a cull. And even though it's lost its limb, it will grow back and it'll grow fast so that it'll catch up to the other side of the limb here.
Just got off the Lulu's lobster boat tour, and I have to say I was very impressed, not just with seeing all the cool wildlife and being out in the harbor there, but the conservation message that that Captain John had, I think, was really important, and we really did learn a lot. I mean, we are from Nova Scotia, we are kind of part of a lobster culture, but that was really fascinating, and I'm very impressed.
I mean, I grew up literally less than a kilometer away from an entire lobster industry, and I definitely did not know nearly the amount that I thought I did after hearing him talk about all these fascinating facts about lobsters.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm not going to tell you what he was talking about. You're going to have to go check it out yourself.
Absolutely.
Lulu's Lobster in Bar Harbor, Maine really is a must do. I'm really impressed. So we just learned a lot about lobster. Now we're going to see if they're any good. What do you think?
Well, I mean,
Not
both
the
of us
first
have
rodeo.
had many lobsters in our lives, but look at this little guy right here.
We are just entering into Acadia National Park. I'm super keen to check it out. We did a little drive-through yesterday, but it was pretty nasty weather, so this will be our first kind of real experience inside the park.
A couple things are happening right now is we're getting the bikes off the truck right here, and we're gonna go for a little ride around this beautiful park that is Acadia National Park. We're just getting suited up. We're gonna head to the top of Penobscot and Sargent Mountains. We're hoping, fingers crossed, that the rain's gonna hold off. But if it does rain, it's not the end of the world. It just might limit the amount of shots that we can get up at top. But it'll still be beautiful. It'll still be worth it.
We've got this lovely little stream here running through the start of this hike. So we're going to get the boys to stand on there, keep still, do a long exposure, get the motion of the water running underneath with a long exposure, which will make it kind of smoky and kind of look just a different kind of effect. See how it looks. See if we can keep the boys still long enough and have a look. So I'll give you yeah, perfect. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Are 3.4 kilometers away from the summit of Mount Sargent. It's pretty well straight up the whole way there.
We're going that way.
So far, we've made it about a kilometer up the trail. Already gained some serious elevation, as you can see. And this hike was recommended to us as one of the locals' favorite hikes, and I can already see why. We haven't even made it a quarter of the way there. We keep stopping because it's so awesome. We were at Campbell Island, we ran into this fella who's from here, and he said, you gotta do this trail. You gotta go up to Penobscot Mountain. It's my favorite in the park. So we did, and now we're here by this amazing bridge after what has really been a cool day.
There's Adam down there getting his shot. Incredible day. We're gonna try to beat it out of here as quickly as we can to make it to Cadillac Mountain for a hopeful sunset. That was amazing. As usual, as has been accustomed on this trip, once we get back on the truck, it starts to rain again. We're trying to boot it up to Cadillac Mountain, which is the highest point in the park, for sunset, which I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's still gonna be awesome to be up there, so.
There's a little bit of sun over there, a little bit of sunrise.
What's that? You and Jan.
Sunset.
Yeah, sure.
The boys just left on their bikes thinking that we weren't going to get a sunset, but Adam and I stuck around up here just to make sure, and look what just popped up.